This is R&RGaming channel. I'm Zach, and I brought you some Battlefield 1 gameplay today. This is actually the second half of the Battlefield gameplay you saw yesterday, so I guess essentially you're getting sloppy seconds. But anyway, I was watching some stuff on IGN earlier today, and I realized I forgot a game to talk about yesterday. Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out soon. Like, how did I miss that story-based game? I played the first Red Dead Redemption like crazy. I never did any of the online stuff because as I'm not a big fan of MMO-style games, and that includes stuff like giant multiplayers. Even if it's Red Dead Redemption is not a massive MMO online or whatever, I typically try to stay away from multiplayer games unless it's games like this or For Honor that are the in-between type games that the story doesn't matter and we're just playing to play. I'll play multiplayer games on that, but anyway. So I'm really hoping that with Red Dead Redemption 2, we see all the different, like, crazy kinds of quests that we got in the first Red Dead Redemption. If you remember that game, the first Red Dead Redemption, there were quite a few quests in there where you were like, sure, I'll go do this for you. And you were it was either like you were kind of creeped out or you were kind of suspicious. Like, it was either like just, yeah, this dude's creepy, or there might be something up with this guy. And anyway, that's what I enjoyed most about that game, because it reminded me of quests that I would do for my Dungeons and Dragons players, where I would make them think it's like a normal, just a regular quest, and then I would totally turn it around as far as the plot point went, and like everyone that suspected that this guy was the bad guy, all of a sudden that guy was no longer the bad guy, and you were wrong. Also, I'm really hoping that they do away with the because in the first Red Dead Redemption, you had this system where you could, I think you held some series of buttons, and it basically stopped time and allowed you to get headshots. I really hope they do away with that, or at least like give us some other system than that, because when we did that, it made the fights too easy sometimes. Like, there were certain fights that I felt that should have been much harder, but because of the headshot system that they had, they were easy. It was like bam, 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 dead, over, done. So I'm hoping in Red Dead Redemption 2 they don't have that. Also, I'm really, really looking forward to like the gritty, gruesome crafting system, which I hope they bring back, because the first Red Dead Redemption, if you played that, whenever you wanted to make something, you needed skins or leather, and you could buy them from the stores, but it was much cheaper just to get on a horse, ride out to wherever, and find an animal to kill and skin. And when you killed it and skinned it, you killed it and you skinned it. It didn't quite show the skinning process, but it's even then it was super gruesome to do and watch sometimes. And it's not something you want to be doing if you're like light stomach and like you're eating or something. Like, don't play that game and do that while you're eating, because it will gross you out. But I hope that they bring back that same sort of realism to their crafting system, that, hey, you do need to go and do these types of things if you want to build such and such. And I think in some of the gameplay trailers they did show that some of the
we have taken objective
same crafting systems are back. And okay, I'm gonna pause my story here for just a second. So this guy took a pot shot at me from way back, and I was able to run his ass down with a shotgun. So he deserves the teabag. Like, I don't normally teabag people, but come on. Like, if I can run at you with my shotgun and kill you, bro, I'm sorry. Like, if you're even worse than me at gun games, I'm sorry. But anyway, another thing I'm hoping that they bring back is the bounty hunter system. That they had in Red Dead Redemption, the original, they had a bounty hunting system where you would pick up, basically there was like a wanted board, and you would pick up these little flyers, and it would say such and such is wanted for such and such crime, and they need, you know, you'll get such and such reward. Like, and the minor ones I think were like $100, and then anything up from there was like ridiculous. And you would actually have to get on a horse and ride out to wherever these guys were. And then there was usually like a midway battle where like 5 or 6 horse gunmen would ambush you or try to ambush you, and they'd try to run you down. And so I'm hoping that they bring that back. I really want to see some more difficult situations in the second Red Dead. Like, because I don't know if anyone else felt this way, but the first Red Dead, it felt almost too easy. Like, it was too easy to get through the game. I don't know if anyone else felt that way, even when you raise the difficulty. But I'm hoping that with the second Red Dead Redemption, they increase the difficulty a little bit. And again, sniper, trash. Watch this shit. First of all, this guy. If you get shot by a shotgun, like, and you just get pegged or whatever, don't try to run away. I'm going to be able to chase you down. But this guy, grenade, boom, done. But anyway, so back to the Red Dead Redemption. I don't remember if in the original Red Dead Redemption, if there was a horse system. I don't remember if there was like better classes of horses. You know how like in the new Zelda game, you can get better and better horses. I don't remember if that was the same with Red Dead Redemption. If it wasn't, I'm hoping that in Red Dead Redemption 2, they add better classes of horses. Or if not, like, the only thing about your horse that is different from other horses is like the color and the build, but you can actually like level up your horse, like, and almost make it like that survival game, I think it's Ark, where you can level up where in Ark you can level up your dinosaur or whatever. But like if in Red Dead Redemption 2, they make it so you can level up your horse, like you can level up their speed and how much hits they can take, and I don't know, maybe even get them to like fight with you, like if they run up and kick the enemies or whatever. But in general, it would probably be a good idea just to get your horse out of there, just smack it on the ass and send it running, just so it doesn't get shot. If they were going to do that way, that's what I would do anyway. I wouldn't want my horse to die, like especially if like I named it and it was like after an old pet or something and it died. I'd just be sad for like the rest of the game. I'd be sad, be like, my poor horse, Kevin, he died. Kevin the horse. But anyway, in Red Dead Redemption 2, it's not quite a prequel, it looks like, from the trailer that they just released today, because I didn't see John Marston. All I saw was John Marston's old gang, rather. So I'm wondering if we're going to basically play as John Marston's old gang before he actually comes and joins the gang, and like that'll be the ending cutscene of Red Dead Redemption 2, where he comes in and he's, you know, like, hi, I'm John Marston, and then like everyone gets all the goosebumps and stuff, like, oh my god, yes, you know, flashbacks to Red Dead Redemption. But anyway, I think that's all I have to say about this game. I'm excited for it. There's not much else I can think of that I want to re-show up. But let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comment section if there's anything in Red Dead Redemption 2 that you're kind of looking forward to or hoping for. We haven't got a specific release date for it yet. The last I saw was spring 2018, which I'm wondering if they're doing that because they're not quite sure if they're going to have to push back the release date again, which I'm fine with. I actually approve of gaming companies pushing their games back, because that means even less screw-ups, less glitches. The game's going to feel smoother than it would have been on release day. And EA was terrible at that for just ever, until the gaming community basically started saying, hey, we're not going to buy your games if they're going to be, you know, trash on release day and need 6 different patches so that you can play. And EA actually started listening, which was nice and unexpected. But anyway, video's almost over here, so I think I'm just going to do my outro, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. This has been the R&R Gaming channel. I'm Zach, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. See you next time.